इसके बाद और भी आ रखे कैंडिडेट और भी वेट करें.
Come, sir.
Yeah, please come in. Have a seat. You are
Sir, Smith PANCHAL.
Smith. We call you Smith?
No, it is pronounced as Smith.
Smith.
SMIT.
Smith.
Yes.
Okay. So Smith, let's have your introduction.
Hello, sir. My name is Smith PANCHAL. I was born in Ahmedabad. I was brought up in Ahmedabad. I did my schooling in Ahmedabad. Then onwards, I have done my graduation in political science from LD Arts College from Gujarat University. Since 2022, I have been preparing for civil services examination. And that's
Okay. So you come from Ahmedabad.
yes, sir.
What is special about Ahmedabad?
Sir, Ahmedabad has been designated as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, and besides that, it is special for its picturesque monuments like Riverfront and Atal Bridge recently opened.
There was some controversy related to that bridge as well. There were some developmental issues. I think after inauguration there were some issues.
Sorry, sir, I'm
Unaware?
not able to
Okay.
recall it.
So in Ahmedabad we have one of the largest stadiums in India, or in fact in the world.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of that stadium?
Sir, it is Narendra Modi Stadium.
But it was earlier known as something else.
Yes, sir, it was Sardar Patel, after the name of Sardar Patel.
It was the Motera Stadium, or
Yes.
named after Sardar Patel. Sardar Patel
Yeah, it
Stadium.
was in the vicinity is called Motera. So usually it is called Motera Stadium only.
So why do you think this name from Sardar Patel Stadium it was changed to the present name?
I think, sir, the ruling dispensation or the Gujarat government wanted to name it. However, the name has not been removed as such. It has been the Motera Stadium has been made a part of the greater Sardar Patel Sports Conclave, which is made probably to host the next Olympics.
Is it unprecedented that a serving Prime Minister has a stadium named after him? Because generally the names of places, stadiums or monuments are kept once they are not there.
Sir, I think it is a bit novel, but it has been accepted by the city as such. There had not been any opposition for that. But yes, it is certainly a new thing to be seen. I'm yet to know.
Okay. So one observation with respect to Gujarat is not very many people from Gujarat want to join the defense forces.
Yes, sir.
Why would that be?
Sir, that has been a generalization made for Gujarat. I think the reasons could be the very business nature of the society, and from the very early age, the people are raised in a such way that very limited options are made for them. Like usually, in my experience, my parents wanted me to do either engineering or doctor or get into the business. So this is very much the case in the Gujarat. However, the situation is changing. People are taking interest in
What business are your parents into?
Actually, sir, my father is a blacksmith labor. He makes structures with iron, like grills and shades.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now, in your hobbies, you've written speed cubing.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you do in this?
So it is actually a competitive sport where we try to solve the Rubik's Cube as fast as possible.
What is the fastest you have done?
So actually, I have tried to complete it before 30 seconds. My fastest had been 28 seconds.
28 seconds. But there are people who do it, I think. What is the world record?
Sir, world record is in 3 seconds by Max Park.
So, why is it that for somebody it takes 1 minute, for somebody it takes 3 seconds? What is the reason behind that?
I think, sir, the main reason could be the practice. Since many years I'm not able to fully get into the thing, but if you practice is because it is all about repeating the algorithms, finding the patterns and solving the same patterns. So the more you practice, the more you get the grip on the solving ability. So
Okay. So Let's assume, or let me ask you, what are the lessons that you would draw from this game of cubing, which you would find helpful in life and in civil services?
So the first lesson that I think that has helped me is pattern recognition and getting to recognize where to fit in. It also teaches me that if I am of a different color in a group, then I'll be seen at, like, I have to be uh, around the people. I have to adjust around the people and get my color according to the environment to make the whole cube look good. Another thing is it has increased my belief that more you practice, the more you can get grip on something. So
Any other lesson?
I think, sir, other would be to it has increased the analytical skills of reading the algorithms. And
Okay, you and I have another interest that is in 2-point perspective drawing.
yes, sir.
What is this?
Sir, it is actually a drawing practice where we use two reference points and try to depict a 3D object into a 2D paper, and it gives an illusion that it is actually in 3D. Usually it is used in the architectural business, where they try to depict the buildings in such a way that you feel that it is in the 3D shape.
Okay, so it looks larger than what it actually
Yes,
is?
yes, yes,
Okay. So you have also participated in an essay competition.
yes, sir.
What was the theme of that essay that you wrote?
So actually, it was about nationalism. It was during my 10th, the Tata competition, where they asked us to write essay on nationalism and what are your thoughts on nationalism. And
What are the Tatas famous for?
Sir, Tata Empire has been mostly famous for their cars, but the larger in current scenario, but the larger foundation had been the Tata Steel and its foothold in the iron and
I was
steel
wondering
industries.
if you would have mentioned that Tatas are more famous for their work culture, ethics and morality rather than the business.
Yes, sir, that is also part, but I was mentioning about the business arena.
You're keeping in line with the Gujarati tradition.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're a student of political science.
Yes, sir.
So do you think that in the current Indian context or in general, politics is only the game of the strong and the one who has muscle and money power?
Sir, it has been a opinion like politics is getting more and more polarized and concentrated. However, I would like to differ on this part because the democracy of India has been such a beautiful thing that
My question is not on the polarization. My question is whether do you think that politics and the governments from now on will only be formed because of the money power and the muscle power?
no, sir. It has been a problem that we are facing, that rising money and muscle power, but that is not the only case. We also see genuine people getting elected, and we can see the government programs are not based on the crony capitalism. It is for genuine public good and greater good governance also.
Can you name one individual who you think has been totally elected based on the work and not on the muscle power and money power? Who has not even spent much money on the election campaigns?
So recently in Gujarat, in Banaskantha, Gemi Ben, there was a candidate. She was a Congress candidate, and she had to actually fundraise for her campaign expenditure. So I think that defies the generalization.
Okay. So Smith, I'll give you a phrase and I would like to have your interpretation of it. What do you understand by this? It is by the famous Immanuel Kant. He says that experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. What do you understand by this?
Sir, I think it tries to give a median path between two extremes. There is conditions when people think that experiences only shape your life, and there are people who think only theories shape your life. But Immanuel Kant have found a median path, where he tries to balance between both of them. That both are equally important, you can not solely rely on experience. You need theoretical knowledge as well, and you cannot solely rely on theories as well. You need a concrete explanation or concrete examples for the theories acceptance as such.
So would you believe that India is slowly tilting away from socialistic pattern towards the capitalistic pattern of the governance?
Uh, Not in the entire sense, but the policies have been seen as a neoliberal shift.
Do you think the crony capitalism has increased in past few years?
So there have been cases, but we cannot say. I do not have exact examples about the same, but I do not see that as such.
Let me ask you a question. Suppose you are the present Prime Minister of India,
Yes, sir.
and your name is linked to one of the major businessmen and who has been found wanting on a lot of fronts in terms of the Adani Hindenburg report we saw and the recent cases of allegations of irregularities
Yes, sir.
or bribing the government officials. Had you been the Prime Minister, what would have been your response to it on a personal front and on the professional front?
Sir, on the professional front, if any irregularities have been found and my name is attached, then it becomes a issue of national importance, and it directly becomes a question on my integrity as well. So the first step would be to investigate thoroughly and if my name has been used for any negative purposes, then certainly many steps should be taken for the same. And on the personal part, if I could get hold onto the information where my name or my linkages have been
You are the
used.
Prime Minister, you have all the information in the world.
Yes, sir, but like particular to the case, then I will better be able to investigate in the case and prosecute whoever possible.
Okay. So personally, suppose you have historic relations with that particular individual also, then what would be your response on a personal level?
I think, sir, just by having relations would not make me.
But since the relations are coming under question because you are a public office, you are in the public office, and it is important that you establish and that public is confident about you. So what would be your response?
So I think the response would be to take proper legal actions if any discrepancies.
On a personal level, I am talking about. Legal actions you've already spoken about.
Okay. So I'm not able to think.
Now, would you issue a specific statement in the public or to make sure that the public is in confidence, or you make everything transparent?
I think, sir, that would be one of the ways.
Okay, now let's shift our focus to Aligarh Muslim University. There are certain issues which the Honorable Supreme Court has also, that case was there.
Yes, sir.
So what is the whole issue about and what is your take on it?
I think, sir, the issue is, as far as I know, issues regarding the status of who can be the students of Aligarh Muslim University, whether it is solely a Muslim university or is it open to all.
Is it about the students or about the institution?
It is about the institution as such in the larger.
What was the specific question or the legal question that was being discussed in that particular case?
Sir, I have to read about that.
Okay, it is about the minority status accorded, whether the minority status should be given or should not be given. Please do read about it. Now, we have had one of the chief ministers of a southern state. Very recently, he gave a statement that the Election Commission of India has succumbed to the centre's pressure
Yes, sir.
or to a particular dispensation's pressure. What's your take on it?
So the statement was given by the CM with regards to the change in the electoral rules. However, we must not.
What changes have been brought?
Sir, the rules have been changed to restrict the CCTV footage to be given to the public as such, and it has been restricted to only electoral papers and other documents.
So do you think it's a right step on part of the government or the Election Commission of India in order to increase the transparency and accountability?
So I think from the government's perspective, it is the argument is that the footage have been used to specifically target the voters by the adversary parties or by the opponents. So,
But that way, if the government is keeping the access to itself, then only one particular party is going to have the access. That is more not suitable for a healthy democracy.
sir, yes, sir. Though, but it has equally an opposite way to be used against the individual's life. It can threaten the individual's life as well. However, for any such
The same arguments also holds that the same thing may be done by any political party who is in power.
yes, sir. So, sir, for this reason, I think any such step needs to be taken on all party consensus basis, so that.
And there are also allegations that in this particular step, the all-party consultation did not happen.
Yes, sir. It has been raised.
So, do you think that of late there has been an increasing trend in which the deliberative aspects of democracy have taken us little, or they have been ignored a bit? Taking the examples of the farm laws, taking the example by the way the recent productivity is in the parliament, is in the Lok Sabha, in the Rajya Sabha, how the sessions are faring up. So, do you think that deliberative aspects have taken a backseat?
Sir, considering the recent data regarding the productivity of both the houses, we can actually say that the deliberation part have took a hit on that. But on the other part, there have been executive part that is taking more deliberation as well. So legislature as such has seen a decline in its function.
Okay, no issues. Recently, we had the 55th meeting of the GST Council.
Yes.
Where was that held?
Sir, I am not aware about the venue.
Okay, that was held in Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. Okay. Do you like popcorns?
Yes.
What flavor?
Normal salted.
Salted. So, in the GST meeting, there was a discussion or there was a kind of uproar also regarding the popcorns. Are you aware of the issue?
Sir, I am aware, but not in the detail. Like
Whatever is in your knowledge, if you can share with us.
I am aware that the various categories of popcorns have been put under different slabs of GST.
So, what is the slab that of the popcorns that you like, the salted ones?
Sir, I am
Not aware?
Not able to recall.
You are not seeing the bills?
I am seeing, sir, but not the exact figure.
Kautilya mentions that monarchy is the best form of the government. Do you agree with Kautilya here?
Sir, Kautilya's viewpoints were shaped by the circumstances he faced during that time. Because in political science, it is said that every thinker is a child of his time. So during Mahajanpad period, where the world order or where the Indian situation, the states, was anarchy and fighting against each other. So during that time, centralization was a need of the hour, and monarchy could provide better security for the state.
Do you think that we should extradite the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh back, as has been requested by the present government?
Sir, on that part, India and Bangladesh have signed the extradition treaty in 2013. So if the sections or whatever provisions are there in the bill.
Provisions do tell us that on request we are supposed to extradite.
However,
I'm asking your opinion whether we should extradite or we should not extradite.
Sir, in my opinion, we should.
We should. What are the reasons for that?
I think Bangladesh is an independent nation, and giving asylum to a fugitive would.
Is she a fugitive? Is she a
way,
proven criminal in Bangladesh? Or on humanitarian grounds can we consider giving the asylum?
Sir, it is yet to be ascertained what her status could be, but the way she fled the country and the aftermath we have seen, it is certainly an opinion that she fled.
And do you think India will actually extradite?
Sir, that is the government has to see.
Yes, I do understand that it is not in my domain or it is not in your domain. But in your opinion, will the government of India let that happen?
I think we may delay it a bit, considering the geopolitical situation of South Asia. and considering the negative aspects it can create for India-Bangladesh relations, it might get delayed, but whatever will be done, it will be in the larger national interest of both the nations.
Okay. But you haven't answered whether we will extradite or not.
Sir, in my opinion, we should, but the government.
Okay. Have you heard of the name Tashi Namgyal?
No, sir.
That person recently died in Ladakh. He was in news recently. Heard of him? Something to do with
Yes, sir. During the Kargil war, I think he
something
gave
to do with the Kargil war.
He gave the tip to the.
He was the first individual who informed the Indian Army of the incursions that had taken place, that some invaders are there sitting on the hilltops.
Okay.
So he recently died, and respects were paid by the Indian Army to that individual. One final question to you, and with this we will wind up the interview.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to have your interpretation on this, that to live is to suffer, but to survive is to find meaning in that suffering. You want me to repeat?
Yes, sir.
To live is to suffer, but to survive is to find meaning in that suffering.
Yes, sir. Sir, in the famous Buddhist philosophy, it has been interpreted that world is full of sorrow and there is only suffering in the world. So, considering that it is widely known that world is full of sufferings. However, the quote as it is saying that to survive is to find meaning in it. So sometimes we are feeling that we won't be able to survive, we won't be able to suffer the pain we are, but in the same suffering we may find a eureka moment and we find that there is something meaning in it. So at times this can be interpreted. It is a philosophy of life.
It is in a way that through suffering we grow and become better in life.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Smith, with this we come to the end of the formal interview. Now you can relax.